An amazing program that offers a 3% down payment with conventional financing with a minimum credit score of 620. Conventional financing has always been considered one of the hardest type of financing to get on a mortgage. It's typically more desirable by buyers. However, most people think you need a 700 credit score to qualify, or you need 20% down payment. In this video, you're going to learn that there is a conventional option that allows for you to qualify for a mortgage with as little as 3% down. So what does that mean? On a $300,000 house, you could be potentially putting down a $9,000 down payment, and you would still, of course, have to bring closing costs. Another huge myth that most people think is that conventional financing has a higher down payment requirement than FHA, which I've just told you 3% is less than 3.5%. What we're going to discuss in this video is some of the guidelines and criteria required for you to purchase a home with 3% down. And then at the end of the video, you'll also learn how to set up an appointment with me to see if you qualify for this program. So conventional financing is more conservative in terms of credit. They typically look at a longer credit history as well as less blemishes. While there is a minimum requirement of a 620 credit score, there are other parameters that help you be considered to purchase a home. So conventional finances, they look at 620 credit score. You can't have had any lates within, typically with that score, I'm gonna say within the last 12 or 24 months. You need to have an established credit history of probably 24 months or more of established credit history, on time payments, and you want to have a good mix of credit and low debt to income ratio barriers. What do I mean by good mix of credit? You probably want to have some installment loans or a installment loan, as well as a revolving credit. Example of an installment loan: car payment, personal loans, student loans. With revolving credit, you're looking at credit cards. Credit cards is what you consider revolving credit, which gives you a good mix of showing, hey, I can pay things on time on a monthly basis that has a fixed payment, as well as things that could have something that adjusts depending on the usage of my credit. Now, with conventional financing, it does allow for you to maximize your debt to income ratio of about 45. If you typically have a stronger credit profile of 680, 700 or better, along with, good assets, meaning, you have money in a 401k, IRA, or some type of reserves, it will allow for you to go to a 50 back-end ratio. What does a 50 back-end ratio or 45 back-end ratio mean? That just means that with your current debts, along with the new mortgage you're going to bring on and your actual credit score, that you can qualify for at least 45 or 50% with your monthly debts that you have. Now, in terms of purchasing a home with conventional financing, you have the ability to purchase a one-family property with the 3% down payment. Now, some benefits to the 3% down program is that you can have something called LLPAs removed. What are LLPAs? It's loan level pricing adjustments, which means because you're a first time home buyer and you're using a 3% down payment option, that you don't have to pay as much in what we would call discount points. So typically those loan level pricing adjustments have been removed. What does that do? That helps you bring less to the table in terms of closing costs. You also get a benefit of having private mortgage insurance. Private mortgage insurance is the insurance that's utilized with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac use to guarantee a loan, and it's an insurance policy for them. A part of the 3% down payment program, you have to take a homebuyers education course. That is a requirement, as well as you have to meet the requirements of an 80% AMI feature, which means you have to be within 80% of the area median income to qualify to be a part of this program. Now, there are other options that you can get and have a 3% down payment, but these are part of the benefits. If you're interested in learning more on how to qualify for a conventional loan with 3% down, my contact information will be below. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions pertaining to this program, my contact information will be below. My name is Kevin Jefferson, the People's Lender. Have a great day.